That's really my only excuse. Let me get my Doom scene up. Good evening. Hello. I'm glad it stopped raining in time for the stream. It was raining quite a bit. I spent my evening waiting to stream watching No Clip game documentaries video on Black Mesa because I really wanted to know what they were thinking with Zen, and that was the perfect video. This is I almost said poignant. That's not right. This is related because the last Black Mesa video just came out today, and I might have said some not so kind things about Zen. But Black Mesa documentary is great. I think it's pretty good for the most part. Maybe this is my own bias after kind of being annoyed with Zen. They spent like 40 minutes in the beginning kind of like patting their own asses, in my opinion. But when they did admit the faults of Zen, I was quite pleased because I felt like I had been validated in my complaints. But I will admit that I was probably just more critical than I should have been. Good evening, chat member. Welcome. Are you ready for episode 3 of Doom, where pistol starting is awful? Brutal? No brutal Doom. I hate brutal Doom. Brutal Doom has the ability to be good. My opinion on Interloper, I don't want to spoil the video too much if you haven't finished it. The short of my opinion on Interloper is I don't like it. I already didn't like Interloper. I liked the original more because it was short. I felt like, I don't know, I think my issue with Interloper is in Black Mesa it relies too much on really repetitive plug puzzles, which is something even the developers like kind of acknowledged that maybe it went on for a little too long, and that's definitely something I would agree with. I don't think the length of Interloper and Black Mesa is particularly pleasing to me. That's kind of my whole opinion of Zen in general is the levels are cool until you play them for so long that they stop being cool, if that makes sense. And you're eventually just kind of like, alright, listen, I kind of just want to be done with this. Maybe that's just me trying to rush through, I don't know. Interloper sucks, to be honest, most of it at least. I mean, it had its good moments. I liked the part with like kind of the hub towards the end, but I think that would have been cooler earlier on. And I liked the shooting like the sacks. Like those were cool puzzles. Mainly because it wasn't plug puzzles. You almost missed Doom. Yeah, I did Doom last week. So I did episode 1 and 2 last week. The VOD is on the channel, if you are inclined to watch it. But, so we're gonna try to get through episode 3 and 4, and hopefully we'll have time for some more Ocarina. It's the same feeling when you first played it. I'm glad I'm not alone. Which source port is it, since it's the Bethesda port? No, not Trumpet. It's just Bethesda. It's the Unity wrapped version. Which actually, I think, besides DOSBox, is one of the more accurate versions of the game. So, you're kidding me? No. No, I'm not. The Doom ports done by Bethesda are actually really good. What map is this again? This is E1M2. My biggest complaint about the Bethesda port is I don't like how they removed American McGee's hidden 9 Inch Nails logo. I say hidden, it's very obvious it's there if you hit the auto map key. I already bought the game. It's free if I bought the game. I don't really have a problem with Bethesda the publisher as much as I have a problem with Bethesda the game studio. You're not allowed to like what I don't like. Well, I mean, I'm sure you can find plenty of streamers who align with what you like. For Smooth Doom with GZ Doom, I know Civi mentioned that, was it the shotgun has like a couple extra frames of animations with smooth in the animation with Smooth Doom, so you can't play it if you're a Doom Pro. So obviously you must listen to Civi because he's the only correct opinion on all boomer shooters, said someone once, I'm sure. I almost said some idiot, but am I allowed to paint someone, a hypothetical person, as an idiot? I really enjoyed Zen and Gonar Slayer my first playthrough, but I just wanted to get to Nylon already mid-end. Yeah, they reached a point in Interloper in Black Mesa where I'm just like, it's Nylon soon, right? Like, I'm gonna fight Nylon soon? And it just kept going. And I was like, okay, come on. Like, this is like the complete inverse of the original Zen because it's way too long. Whereas the original Zen is way too short. That's kind of an issue. I heard a lot of negative things about the Nylon fight before I played. So I was kind of expecting, like, to not have fun with it. And I don't know, I have like mixed feelings because I kind of like the idea of what the developers were trying to do with the original fight. And so I kind of have like a weird feeling about how it's different in Black Mesa. But the more I think about it, it's just like a boss fight and not Nihilith. I mean, it's pretty fun. I kind of wish there was more of that like teleportation aspect of the player being teleported, even if it wasn't necessarily taking you out of the fight like the original. It would have been cool if he like maybe just teleported you around the arena or something. I don't know. I'm not the game designer. I'm sure they probably had lots of ideas that didn't work out. I'm just spitballing. I don't know. It's cool that they kind of kept that spirit in with how he teleports in pieces of Black Mesa, but watching the no-clip video on it and hearing them talk about how they weren't focused on it being challenging, and they saved that for Gonar, and then they just wanted a sense of accomplishment to come with Nihilith. I kind of gained like a newfound respect for it. I suppose because it was fun. I definitely, comparing it to my fight against Nihilith in the Black Mesa Source videos that I did, yeah, Nihilith and Black Mesa was way better. I just shouldn't. I hate Lost Souls so much. Have I ever mentioned that I hate Lost Souls? I think I did last time. Absolute just fucking disgusting enemies. They should never exist. And it just makes pain elementals even more egregious for existing. This is okay. I don't like this map design. I love Doom Charlie, I love Doom. That's so true. Doom is not a problem in Doom 2. No, not at all. Because you have the super shotgun. Though I still dislike the existence of pain elementals simply because they create lost souls and I already don't like them. But yes, the super shotgun is one of the most overpowered weapons ever. And I mentioned this last time. It almost makes playing the original Doom, like, hard. I like how the Lost Souls are in D3. I'm trying to think about how I feel about them. And I'm not sure. I think they were a bit more manageable in the newer games. Then again, Boner Bastards are the bane of our world. Oh my god, Revenants. Revenants in Doom 3 are actually, like, I think, the most difficult incarnation of them. I don't know. Maybe I'm smoking crack. But I have this idea in my head that Doom 3 Revenants, they kill you, like, really fast. And I don't know. I think part of my issue with them is just how RNG the weapon damages. And unless you get like a good headshot, like a Revenant can take a while to kill with a shotgun. I don't understand why they made this in Unity. It's just a Unity wrapper. So it's the original code just running kind of sort of emulated in Unity, as if I recall correctly. I'm not like really expert in understanding how engines work, but I'm assuming that it's because... Oh, can I just take a minute to just say how much this level's MIDI just rocks? I'm sorry, I need to like interrupt myself because I love this song. I think it's called Deep Into the Code, which is actually funny that we're talking about engine shit while this is playing. But from what I understand, a lot of devs like to use Unity because it's cheap to license, and it works with so many different things. It's very versatile. That's why I kind of don't like people shitting on Unity. Yeah, there's a lot of like shit. I mentioned this, I think, on one of the Otato sacks. There's a lot of just garbage games made in Unity for sure. But when a developer like properly utilizes it as a tool, it's you wouldn't tell it's Unity. I mean, people say Tarkov has like Unity jank, and maybe it does, but I don't know. I think Tarkov is one of the most impressive games made in Unity. I mean, Hearthstone uses Unity, and I don't think a lot of people even realize that. Doom's minigun is funky wonky. It kind of is. Boom engine fix orange. Is that for Doom 3? Or is that in this one? See the new Tarkov animation system? I haven't really looked at Tarkov in too long. I just got so burnt out with like trying to play against sweats. And it's Doom 1 and 2, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about how the RNG works with Doom 1 and 2. I know it's like a pseudo RNG. Okay, I don't have Berserk power up in this level. There's some people who have used both Unreal and Unity, and I prefer Unity overall. Unreal has like... Oh my god, one second, my throat just got like dry and I know where... Oh god, why isn't my escape key working? Oh my goodness. Yeah, my escape key isn't working. I'm fucked. Oh no. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. The escape key was working, but it wasn't showing the menu. Thanks, Bethesda. I just offended you, you assholes. I was like, wait, what was that noise? I didn't save either. Unless is there a load? E2M8. No, okay. That's cool. Alright. What chapter are we on? What level? Pandemonium. Cool, I guess we're pistol starting. That's rad. It's not even my fault. Dumb. Can't believe I didn't even die. Now I have to pistol start this level. Oh my god, now I want to die. But like, for real. Also, someone said Revenants make the Vine Sauce guy funny, and I'm assuming that's a Joel joke. I'm not familiar with Joel. I only watch Vinny. That might have that might have been obvious if you've seen my streams. I know Mug is originally a Joel meme, and it kind of grew a life of its own, and I've sort of stolen it. But I haven't really had Mug in a bit, so I think that's good. I just think the Mug is funny. There's that epic Mug moment video by Bosnian Ape Society. That's just, it fucking kills me every time I see it. I don't know, that cut to the fucking Saul Goodman gif. It's perfect, really. I don't get it. Why? Why is it funny? I don't know, but I think it is. Okay. It's still weird having, like, mouse look, but no vertical axis. It's gonna be door cowards here. I gotta play smart because just to start. All because I needed to safely take a drink. It's so unfair. Okay, I'm definitely blaming Todd Howard. Why am I saving now? I don't know. Just to see if it works. How I'm like fine all day. As soon as I start streaming, my throat just becomes a desert. I made sure to even drink plenty of water before I even started. What? Yo, Pinky, throw it back. Where's he going? There we go. That's the groove you want to get into. If I have to punch a Baron of Hell, I'm probably gonna cry. Oh no. Oh, well that works. It's riveting Doom gaming. This is a secret? Oh yes, there we go. Berserk. I needed this. I've been waiting for this. Can I make that gap? Oh no. There's a switch though. Oh. Okay, good. I don't have to punch the Baron. That's relieving, to say the least. Still run out with my fist out though. Ooh, ammo. Shotgun shells, but no shotgun. Oh, damn. I didn't know Berserk Punch could, did the imps. What's that infamous Doom? Not really a machinima, right? It's what replay involving an imp. What was that called? I'm sure somebody knows it. I guess it's like a precursor to machinima, right? Yeah, the diagonal thing. No, not H-Doom. That's a mod. No, there's a like a replay where it's a similar idea to H-Doom in theory, but not H-Doom best Doom. No, chat. You weren't supposed to get horny. Even John Romero knows. Now that's a story I need to hear. Okay, so I think this level's related to Silent Hill 4 because I'm getting circumcision vibes. Please, oh my god. Chat. It hasn't even been an hour. Alright, I already brought up circumcision at least. So, what, we need our meme quota, right? What's next? I think it's too early to evoke the X word, right? It has to come up more naturally. We can't just say it and expect a haha. That would be irresponsible. We have to be more intelligent with our humor here on the stream. Wait, where's the Baron? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, whatever. I like how the level exits in this episode are portals and not like switches. Oh god. There's a Kako somewhere. Oh, meatball. There's the meatball. Oh, something else is. Oh, there's two meatballs. Oh. I have fucked up now. This is the same track using... no, not Tower of Babel. Tower of Babel's the one where you fight the Cyber Demon. This is the same one used in the last level of episode 1. This is a secret? I don't think it's much of a secret. Sure thing, boss. Or... I just love how, like, perfectly integrated the, like, UAC laboratory stuff is with the, like, hell flesh, like, environment. Pretty cool. It's something I think the newer Doom games kind of missed out on. To me, hell seemed really kind of boring and generic in 2016 and Eternal, because it's just kind of like rocky wasteland type look. Like, it was missing that like oomph of like being like a weird... Oh, that's not an enemy, that's just... Okay. But just like this weird sort of mix between like castle and just flesh environment? I don't know. I really like the vibe Hell has. Classic Doom and as much as I love New Doom, it does kind of miss out on that. The UAC environments in New Doom, though, are stellar. And, I really like the Earth levels in Eternal. I think it really captures what they wanted to have Hell on Earth look like. Maybe they could have done like a little bit better? I don't know. Maybe it's not perfect. Maybe, if I said it's perfect, that's wrong. I went backwards. But I desperately want a new Quake game in the style of the newer Doom. I'm not okay to let Quake forever just be Quake Champions. I don't think it's fair. It doesn't just need to be multiplayer. The stuff with the UAC and the New Rooms, yeah. Never had a chance to play them. Oh, that's definitely worth a play if you can. I know 2016, it's especially with the Vulkan shaders, are they run pretty well. Eternal can be a bit taxing. The Strogg were cool, but we need more Lovecraft and Timblers. Yeah. I'm just kind of over the Strogg, personally. And I love just the aesthetic of Quake 1 so much. I'll be honest, I don't know. Quake 2, the PC version, doesn't really do it for me. I've tried to play it so many times, but all my memories of Quake 2 are playing the N64 version, which is like completely different levels, and to me that's just what I want to play. Is the BFG? Do I have the BFG? Wow, that's never getting used. If I have to say one thing bad about the newer games is, I'm not a huge fan of how they handled the BFG. 2016 was kind of lame. And Eternal was, like, a little bit better. Yes, this is... There's a puzzle I can see. But I did love how the Unmaker made it come back in Eternal. Oh, is this the room that I think it is? I hate this room, honestly. This is the worst part of episode 3. Mainly because I lack object permanence, I think. So I have the yellow key. I can't see because of invincibility. Not a wrapper. Definitely opening a door. Right, that's for the red key. Okay, maybe this part isn't really that bad, but it's a little kind of not it. Oh, I have the yellow key, so... Wait, no, yeah, I needed the red key for the other one. Now I know. Okay, maybe it's not as bad as I remember, but... I remember that being annoying. I don't know, I have like a memory of that, like, actually just sucking really bad. I think I know why that memory exists though. Pretty sure that's why I was playing the game while not paying attention to a lecture. And I think maybe maybe the wires got crossed a little bit there. Oh, 6 stairs, bro. Doom needs voxels bad. Oh, okay, that's a door. Of course. This level has like a lot of warping too. Is that just supposed to be like a little devil head, like cut into the wall? Very subtle. Devil summoner? Soul hackers, perhaps? Oh, it's subtlety is its mastercraft. I still find it wacky how the whole like scenario for Doom was born from like its D&D campaigns. I think that's where the inspiration for Quake came from too. Quake was originally a very different beast. I kind of don't know if I like knowing more about Quake's development, because Quake is probably, it's not one of my favorites, but it's a game that I would like very much. And just learning that like the version we have is kind of like this rushed game with like a sort of troubled development that like didn't realize its full potential like at all, kind of like disappoints me. Like it to me now, like I play Quake and I think like, dang, this should be better, and it's not. Okay, I am gonna save here because there's some BS with this potentially. I don't know, Quake's still like a great game, but again, it's just, I don't know. I guess there's that idea of what could have been. Is it really fair to judge it based on like our idea of what it could have been? But at the same time, I'm just gonna blame George Romero. Or not George Romero. George Romero makes movies, and I'm gonna blame him for some other things, but not Doom. John Romero. I'm gonna blame John Romero for spending too much time of Quake's development deathmatching in Doom. I'm gonna blame George Romero for ruining the Of the Dead series once he found out that his movies had social commentary in them. Like he just wanted to make cool zombie movies, and then somebody said, hey, you know, these movies have social commentary in them, and it's really good. And then George Romero decided that he needed to very bluntly and obtusely show you the social commentary in his movies. Oh, it's just so bad now. And it stinks too, because he's a talented director. He makes great movies. I feel like all of his stuff after... What's... I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Is it Land of the Dead? That's the third movie in the series, or is that... Is that after that? I don't know. I have to like remember. It's those. All the outside ones I think bring me here. But I need to open the inner one. Dawn of the Dead is definitely like one of the best movies in my opinion. Maybe if they did it in a different way, it would have been as good or popular too. I think one of the things that really helps the George Romero movies, I think the earlier ones, they were like kind of like gross and awful, but like in a fun movie way. Okay, am I dumb? I think I might be dumb. And the later movies he made just kind of lost that fun element. And I just realized that you're probably talking about Quake when you said that. So yeah, if Quake was different, would it have the same magic that it has, in my opinion? Probably not. I don't know. Like I said, that's why it's not fair to compare the game to what it could have been. Because if that's the case, then, you know, I can imagine like the perfect game in my head of everything that could have gone absolutely right. It's, and that's you can't compete with that. Like that's a fantasy. So you are right in that sense, for sure. Oh, that was dumb. Where was I now? Oh god. How did I get over? I don't even remember what I did. Okay. I want this way. It always gets me. I think, yeah, Quake as it is, it's still a fine game. Is that really the exit? Oh wow. Okay. Ah, yes. That's what I was remembering. Besides, Quake has Trent Reznor. So. Can't beat that. Even the little Trent Reznor hop sound when you jump, it's just chef's kiss. Fire Blue! This is another level that I know, like, I get really confused with when I play. And it's got this banger music. I feel like Quake 4 deserves more love. Trying to think of the most polite way I can say I don't particularly care for Quake 4. I don't know, it just never captured me. It has the shrugification scene, which is very cool, but I'm already kind of not a huge fan of the shrug in general, so Quake 4 being like more shrug, I kind of wish they did something different, but maybe I'm blinded by nostalgia. I'm just just sitting here with my cane, playing. You kids don't know what it's like to fight the minions of Quake. I was gonna say the Lovecraftian name, but I definitely do not want to be misheard pronouncing that name. That's bad mojo. Sounds too much like the gamer word. Oh. Yeah, never say Quake's real name, it will consume you. Is this just like a mix of green and red overlay? That'd be pretty awful. I absolutely love Jibbing Demons. Puke overlay! Yo guys, welcome to the channel, it's Puke Gaming. There's a lot of, like, I think they're, like, joke channels. That's just, like, noun gaming, right? Like, there's one that comes to mind that I really, I find the joke in poor taste, so I won't say it. But, like, it's like the big joke, right? Like, it's just, like, I put gaming at the end of a phrase or something. Like, all those Steam profiles that are like, engineer gaming. And it's like, yeah, bro. Haha. TF2 engineer. You're calling yourself TF2 engineer gaming or something. It's like, I clapped. I didn't. Oh, okay. I thought there was a lot more to that level. Puke Gaming? Oh, they made a game all about that? I think it's called Cruelty Squad. Pretentious gamers are seething right now. Entering limbo. Yeah. Like, I know everything about Cruelty Squad is deliberate. Oh no, wait, is this where I start the Cruelty Squad rant? Have I done this on the channel yet? I don't think I have. Oh boy. I know everything about Cruelty Squad is deliberate, right? Like, it looks like ass on purpose, but is it really praiseworthy when the end result is it still looks like ass? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand why Cruelty Squad is so loved when just looking at it is like so painful. It has a GUI that looks like a V shitpost. Like, I cannot fathom how that game like blew up. And I can only imagine it's because people want to sound cool because they like this awful looking indie game and they force themselves to like it. I don't know. I really don't understand it. There are weird games that I think are cool. Hypnospace Outlaw is one of them. It's a really interesting game, and it has a lot of weird visuals that kind of harken to like 90s internet. But it's not awful to look at. I can't stand looking at that game. Thank you! I love looking at Nocturne, but that's a completely different game and genre. I mean, yeah, I love looking at Nocturne too. I love everything about Nocturne. Yeah, yeah, my god. Hey, I think it's the first time I've stuttered live on air. Oops. Kaneko has an awesome art style, and his character design is really cool. And I love how he draws inspiration from, like, fashion. Especially, he does a lot of weird, like, high fashion, like, influences. Apparently, it's an artsy-fartsy developer. I mean, listen. You didn't have to tell me that. I had him pegged the moment I looked at the game. It looks... And again... Oh, it's awful on purpose. You don't get the art. Well, you know what, bud? It's still awful. Like... That's like expecting to get away with murder because, oh, I did it on purpose. No, it's almost worse. I mean, in the case of murder, it is worse, but I'm talking about game. Right? Art? Why would you want to make art look bad? For the art of it? That's so annoying. I should punch you. That's so infuriating. And I get, you know, I understand artists have like a thing about them, and in some ways I can respect it. I probably won't hate Cruelty Squad more than Undertale though. Undertale annoys me for entirely different reasons. But when it comes to artists being artists, like there's points that I'm willing to like tolerate. For example, me being a fanboy for Trent Reznor, the album art for The Fragile is like a mistake. If I remember correctly, the photos didn't develop properly, and the photographer who took them said, and I'm paraphrasing a story I read like a couple years ago, but he said something like along the lines of like how he wanted to redevelop the film so that like it would look correct, and like Trent Reznor pretty much told him like to keep it because it looked irritating and he liked it. And it's like, that's like such an artist thing to do, but to me I think that was a good call because I think it really helps considering the musical direction of The Fragile, and I think that those visuals represent it because there's a lot of elements in the instrumentation of that album in which things sound like they're about to fall apart, and I think the artwork on the packaging sort of reflecting that by being this like image that didn't develop properly sort of works because like, God, I'm gonna say something that's like so really just pretentious and lame, but the music tells like the story of like a person or like emotions that didn't develop properly, and I'm gonna like punch myself later for saying that out loud. But this is where we are. But the short answer is I can appreciate art, but I think artists annoy me. I think that's the takeaway. But Otato is a pretentious phony unsubbing. I don't hate nor like Undertale because I know almost nothing about it, so I can't have an opinion, but I've heard very good things about it. I have beef with Undertale because I don't like the way it looks. It's sort of I don't know, the art style of it is like fine. To me, my problem is 100% with the color palette. I feel like a lot of the colors in the game look pukey, and like it's just, I don't know, to me I think it's gross to look at the game. It's not as bad as Cruelty Squad, in terms of visuals, but I just, again, the color palette just feels pukey to me. I'm not a fan. And then any other reason I hate the game is purely based on the fan base. I don't really plan on playing the game, but I've told myself that if I ever do, I will only play a genocide run and I'll never touch the game again. Just to spite the fan base, because they hate when you go genocide, even though you kind of have to like completely like see the whole game. So it's... I think I can do it. I don't know. I might be doing it wrong. we go. Yeah, I can be a pretty petty individual when I want to be. Can I open the yellow door? Pro Doom Strafer? I didn't think I'd be able to do it. Like, honestly, that required like a considerable amount of focus on my part. So now I gotta back now. Oh, yeah, maybe I can go here. Oh, damn. I have beef with Undertale because the fans love to infect all of the socials and they spread their cancerous little unfunny memes everywhere. That you know what, chat member? I can understand the sentiment. Just remember, never spread our unfunny memes everywhere, okay? I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I can't tell what. Don't worry, our force-futured memes will be here only. That's good. You know, speaking of forced, I don't know if I want to call them memes. This is the part of the stream that I do every so often where I contemplate my status as VTuber. Because I have some qualms with I think VTubers as a whole. At least many of them. I don't know. There's this thing where they like, I guess when they get big, they like have a designated like fan term name, or whatever. And like so many of them, like they'll make posts where it's like, "Hi, I'm debuting. Like this is what you need to call yourself if you want to be my fan." And it just feels like so forced and like inorganic. And look at that, it's over. Like, I'm trying to think of like the most natural one I know of, and what like Gura has like shrimps, right? Because it was a play on simp. Like that's funny and organic. And a lot of them are just not. They're the complete opposite of that. The loathsome spider demon that masterminded the invasion of the moon bases, caused so much death, has had its ass kicked for all time. A hidden doorway opens and you enter, proven too tough for hell to contain. And now, hell at last plays fair, for you emerge from the door to see the green fields of Earth, home at last. You wonder what's been happening to Earth while you're battling the evil unleashed. It's good that no hellspawn could have come through that door with you. From now on, Otato fans must call themselves Otatards because I said so. Well, chat member, that is, yeah, that's pretty funny. I like that. Otatards. That's so stupid. It's better than anything I could come up with. Oh my god, look, there's Daisy. Doom lore. This is important Doom lore, believe it or not. Wow, that took an hour? No, Daisy. Well, time for the absolute worst of it. You might not have picked this up yet, but did you know that I hate thy flesh consumed? And I specifically hate this level. Time for pain. Indeed. I would much rather insert fish hooks underneath my skin and ever so slightly and start pulling upwards. Okay, maybe that maybe that's a little bit of an extreme. I'd rather do that than play this, at least on anything above whatever difficulty this is. I don't remember what it's called. I don't want to play it on Ultra Violence or Nightmare. Ever, really. It's just, it's not fun. And you know what? American Mickey. I said Anderson Mickey. I had him and Anderson Cooper mixed up for some reason. I don't know. American Mickey was a fucking asshole for designing this map. I think this hurt me playing. Yes, that's what it's called. Forgot what. I cannot remember hurt me play. Oh my goodness. Okay, shotgun guys everywhere. Imps everywhere. Ooh, the best map. Hurts. Oh, okay, I'm out of pistol ammo already. Eben. Okay, the Baron hasn't shown up at least. Not yet. We're still relatively safe. Okay. Okay. But yes, this is the moment I was most excited for. You're a bit of a sadist, aren't you? No! Oh man, it's starting to heat up again. I had a reprieve where it was like nice and cool. Now it's hot once more. Hot as hell. Counter one. Oh, that's gonna go up. You know what? Real quick. Let's see. Minus controls. F5 and F9. I'm gonna get real familiar with those keys. Because I am not pistol starting episode 4. That's just... Nope. Sorry. Another thing I do not wish to do. The rules go out the window once episode 4 comes up. It's just... They no longer wish to play by the rules, so neither shall I. But should I let myself quick save in the middle of the map? That's the real question. I think I should still try to do the whole level without saving. But I don't want a pistol start. That's really about it. There's our buddy. A neat little challenge. Oh, you can't teleport there? Wait, isn't it like something wacky? Yeah. Damn it. Yep, this is where the 9 Inch Nails logo used to be. Remember what they took from us. Something... Something bad's going on. A lot of teleporting. I think there's like a way to lower it, right? There has to be a way around this lab. Whoa. Okay. That's like one of the toughest levels of this episode, in my opinion, so we're off to a good start. I do not like how this level starts with just everything in front of you like that. Makes it a little tough to do the, like, no saving in the middle of the level rule. Yeah. That's about how I feel about episode 4. Stop. No. I don't think I'll stop. Stop copy? E? Who? I mean, I can tell you really articulated that message in a wonderful way. So. You playing horribly bad. Okay, bud. I mean, if you're not happy with, like, how I'm playing, like, there's other streamer to watch. Like, I don't have to play the way you want me to play. Well, a certain episode 4 was made with quick saving in mind? Probably. Little brat, he says. That is woefully ironic, chat member. love Caco demons. Oh, wow, okay, that was all me. Okay. Next time I'll try to remember, do not strafe directly into a Caco projectile. That's probably a pretty healthy thing to do. You know, it's kind of funny when you think about it. That event occurred after Undertale's bad mouth. I'm pretty sure they're directly related. Okay. I'm quick loading that. I don't even care anymore. See, that's what I was missing. Environment suit really does make these levels look like puke. Try this again. Wow, okay. I suddenly can't make it across the gap. Heaven? Dropping down here is definitely the way to go. Why is that gap the one that caused me so much grief? I'll do it properly now. Suddenly stricken blind. Guys, I think that Baron copied me. I think he died. This guy, he's so bad at Doom. Goodness. God damn it. I almost want to break my no quick saving rule again by a nice little quick save right on here. Can I make it? Can I do the strafe again? No, I can't. And I fell on top. And absolutely stunning. I mean, this is the hardest level in episode 4. This start is just ridiculous. Yeah, honestly, episode 4, in my opinion, is very front-loaded difficulty-wise. The first two levels are really just kind of needlessly difficult, and then the rest of the episode is actually quite tame. It's just like that shit, like, exists. This guy cannot straight. So bad at Doom. Should probably grab that armor on here. I'm actually really mad at you. I just didn't quick save when I did strafe over there, because I ain't doing that again. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm really mad at myself for not pressing the button earlier. And now I have to fight this Baron. Oh, chat. We've really done it this time. Can I play Doom 2? Just say. It's the real episode 4. Yeah. Forgetting that button. I remember like seeing like MTV features about Doom 2 and like it's so weird how like prolific Doom was. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. I bet this was barely tested on higher difficulties. I don't know if it's this bad already. Like, I don't know what's up with that room. You have, like, so many things going on. Like, you have 3 Barons. You have lava floor. A key you need to get. And... oh, see? Okay, this is what I need. Yeah, the rest of the levels are doable. That's what's so weird about this episode. If I'm remembering correctly, like, episode 4 was kind of like a rush job, right? Like, it wasn't, like they needed to put something out because Doom 2 was taking longer than expected. Okay. We just ignore the Barons. Of course there's more Barons. Of course. Oh my goodness. What's the funny line James Rolfe always yells? What were they thinking? I'm feeling that right now. I didn't press the button. Why is that button so easy to forget for me? don't think I'm gonna make it. Just imagine this a nightmare. Yeah, I think I had an actual nightmare about that. I mean, to be fair, I think they even admit, like, the game was not tested at all with, like, on Nightmare. Yes, in fight. Let go. That I would have liked. Oh yeah. 15 HP. Just, you know, I can't get hit at all. That's really what it comes down to. Okay. I also cannot fall down at all. See, I was about to quick save, but now I have 3 HP, and that's just... Ah, yes, the chainsaw. The imperative weapon. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna save. Yes. Of course. Specters. I forget how difficult they are to see outside of GZ Doom. Hear him. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a little difficult to see. Oh! Like, this level is the hurdle I need to get past. The Caco's dead. You know, I was thinking about how the way the specters work in this game can make them sometimes a little difficult to see, the lighting. And that train of thought regarding visibility got me thinking about how one of my biggest pet peeves with 2016 and Eternal is like the glowing weakness indicator for glory kills, and I wish that was information that could be better conveyed with enemy animations versus just having flashing lights signify you need to press F. I kind of don't like glowing interaction things in video games already. Oh my god, there's more. I think Deus Ex Human Revolution is like a... I remember it was really criticized a lot for like outlining things you can interact with and like a glowing outline. Oh my, you're shitting. It's just weird how nobody like ever decided to criticize the new Doom games for that. Blue, why do I need a blue key? Oh no. Oh, there's more of this. I thought I was done. Oh my goodness. Oh, that guy's not happy with me. More blue? Morbius? Got a telefrag. What the fuck? No, no, no! I'm gonna commit a crime, chat. Oh gee, that's red. Oh god, I hear that lost soul, that last lost soul, that teleported. Yeah, I'm getting real scummy with it now. Oh, okay. We didn't telefrag him, oh well. Finally, a reasonable map. Good lord. I really like this track. What is this? Sever the Wicked. I don't know why, I thought this map was called like Against Ye Wickedly or something. I guess Sever the Wicked also works. I don't know. I think Against Ye Wickedly is cooler because that's the one I came up with, so it's automatically better. So, yeah, I'm just that cool. Where's that shotgun guy? You know, if it weren't for those two first levels, maybe no one would complain about this episode. Yeah, or even if they came later. They're definitely not, like, levels you start with. I don't even think they're necessarily bad levels, they're just a bad introduction to the episode. If they were later levels, that would make more sense considering, like, the overabundance of barons. I don't even think the rest of the levels even use that many barons. Is ENvtuber like one of the few maps like John Romero made too? Like maybe even the only map he made for this episode? Level design is bad though. It is. I'm just saying like it'd be like, I don't know, the first level isn't so bad. It's just kind of a bad introduction. ENvtuber It's bad, but I would hate it less if I could go into it with, like, a lot of weapons. Like, if it was the last level, and I had all my weapons, like, I wouldn't care. But, yeah, no, that's definitely just not something you want to put as your second level. God, imagine if that was the first level and you had the pistol start it. Oh, goodness. A BFG would be the nicest thing to avoid. Yes. Oh, that... Okay, wow. Oh my god. Crap. That really just happened. And I had the thought in my mind about saying mistakes were made in regards to that level. And I appear to have made my own mistakes. Okay. Hit scanners. You know, there'll never be a hit scanner as bad as the blood cultist, though. Just facts. But you know, I love the blood cultist. I love blood. Blood is an amazing game. Marred by the fact that I have to play it like on difficulty like 2. Because it's just so difficult. But, I have a bit of a hot take when it comes to build engine games. I don't like Shadow Warrior very much. I think it's just not fun. I don't know how to, like, put it in a way that's eloquent. I can't get into Shadow Warrior. Don't know why. Everyone loves it. There's parts of it that I definitely enjoy. But, as well, that old game with similar graphics to Doom. Yeah, it was, a build engine game. Same engine that Duke Nukem 3D ran on. And, it's considered one of the holy trinity for build engine. That being, Duke Nukem, Blood, and, Shadow Warrior are like the 3 everyone loves. As I've said, I don't know. I'm not too keen on Shadow Warrior. I even tried to play the reboots. I don't know. At least the original reboot. Not my thing. And then they turned the second one into like a looter shooter, and that's not really my jam. And then the third one is like a Doom Eternal clone, except it's like really short. So that's kind of a shame. It's like reboots of Shadow Warrior like come so close, but they don't quite make it. Like, I've heard that like the gameplay of Shadow Warrior 2 is actually very good, but the looter shooter thing is just not kind of what I was looking for from that series. And it seems like they kind of started going in the right direction with third one, but then I guess, I don't know, maybe they ran out of time or money or something. Because I've heard it's like woefully short. You know, speaking of woefully short, I was thinking of maybe doing like a one-off for Resident Evil 3 Remake. Mostly just to see if I can get it recorded like all in one video. I think I can do it. It'd definitely be one of the longer ones, but Yo gamer, how you doing right now? I'm gaming. It is slowly getting hotter. So that's not cool. That would be really cool. I think it would be. I don't know. I kind of have like a distaste for RE3 remake, but I think. Oh no, not the not. Yeah, no, not the original. I cannot do the original in a one-off, but I think I could do RE3 remake in a one-off because it's that short. And that's kind of my whole motivation for wanting to do the RE3 remake as a one-off, just to have an excuse to complain about how short it is. I can just go, look how short this game is. I just beat it in one video. Then when people ask me how I feel about it, I can just point to the video and go, that's how I feel about it. It's like 3 hours long. So. The first time I played, I think I missed one of the upgrades for Jill's Glock. I think it was the extended mag. So I had the... What was it? I think the second number you get is like burst fire. I had the burst fire, but like not the like extended mag, and that was just awful. Maybe you should do a series on the original RE3 one day. I definitely want to. I know with the summertime being sort of underway, I kind of want to play RE7 because it's so miserably hot and dreadful. And looking at RE7 makes me feel like hot and dreadful. Because like it's the visuals of it are just so like sticky and like gross. Exactly how I feel in the summer. So I feel like it'd be a pretty good game to play for the summer. Good thing I saved. But yeah, plus I really love RE7. A lot of people hate it. Strange. Because I think it was a really good return to form for the series. But people were so hung up on it being first person. For some reason. They couldn't appreciate it for being good. It's a real shame. I both RE7 and 8, and I'm an old school fan of the original. Yeah, RE7 and 8 are fantastic games. Honestly, I'm of the opinion that if you like Resident Evil 4, there is absolutely no reason for you to hate on 8. I did not mean to rhyme there. 8 is just more of 4, just in first person. It is precisely as ridiculous as 4. It's not as ridiculous, but I think it... You could make the argument that they're equally ridiculous. I think. But people love 4, and they want to hate Village. I'm not gonna rhyme again. A lot of people don't like Ethan Winters, too, as a character. I can sort of see why in 7. I think 7 is, you know, he's more of a blank slate character that just, like, insert yourself into, but I think his characterization in Village is fine. be honest though, I didn't like when 7 and then 8 came out, but then decided to give it a go for both, and it was an amazing experience. I can see maybe being hesitant because it was different, but I don't know. I think when I first saw 7, I was immediately like, yes. I was like, especially after 6, when I saw 7, I was, yes. This is the direction I want the series to go in. Like, first person, you know, wasn't exactly in my vision for what I wanted for the series, but I think it was a pleasant surprise, and it works. I mean, it's not the first time the series had a change in perspective, and I think people tend to ignore that. People love RE4, and they don't complain about the change in perspective for that game. Oh my god, I didn't... Oh no. Okay. Well, then I'm just going to have to do the end of this level better. I think my biggest complaint with 7 is the way the DLC was handled, because I feel like all of the DLC for RE7 that you had to buy, oh fuck, was awful. Like, I don't think any of it was like particularly good. Ethan Must Die is like the most frustrating thing I've ever played. Maybe not most frustrating, but I can't think of anything more frustrating right now than Ethan Must Die. The survival mode was like, don't think it was worth money. The poker game mode is, I just, why? Like, I don't understand that. And then the swamp, where you play as Jack's brother, the swamp DLC, is just like questionable. It's such like a cool idea, and then they made it like silly by like having you wrestle like molded alligators and stuff. It's just like really bizarre. Because I love the tone of 7. I was like, yes, this is how I like my Resident Evil. It's not like super ridiculous. Like it's not jumping the shark. There's not like too much action with it. And then they made a DLC about wrestling alligators, and I was like, this is not what I wanted from RE7. And like they kind of ruined what made 7 so enjoyable for me with that. So, and then Not a Hero came out for free, and it was the best DLC, and I was so mad I spent money. I was like, wow, I bought the season pass and they gave me the best one for free. Like, so whenever I tell people, like, yeah, play RE7, don't bother with the paid DLC. Not worth it. The best one's for free. Just play that and you'll be happy. I don't know why Chris Redfield looks like that. I'm not asking any more questions. You know, I love Chris Redfield, but I have to say, he is like barely like a consistent character. Like every iteration of him, like throughout the series and like every game, it's like so different. It's almost like, oh, okay, we have this character, let's make it Chris. And he never even has like the same voice actor. Like, so many people have voiced Chris. Like, it's just so terribly inconsistent. Okay, you know, actually, I forgot Code Veronica exists because, you know what? Code Veronica is at least consistent with RE1. But, like, RE5 comes out and it's like Beefcake McSwole. But at least there was, like, sort of a justification for that, like, more. Right, because you wouldn't be able to fight Wesker, so, like, hit the gym. Honestly, that's great character writing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even kidding. It's the perfect explanation for that kind of thing. Then they kind of changed him up in 6, and they made him like he's like suddenly like ginger in 6. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. And then he's like a completely different looking person. I really just did that in 7. And then in 8, he looks more like, it's kind of like a blend of his, I guess, RE6 and 5 appearance. Revelations, he kind of looks like RE5, which is good, because I think that was supposed to be around then. Like before RE5 happened. When I saw RE8 trailer, I was like, what is this? Wolves now? RE, and then I realized that I was just being ignorant, and a big change this series actually needed to revive it. I liked the werewolf thing was like a bit of like a silly thing to me. But to me, I was like, oh, you know what? Like, fuck it. Like, yeah, just go nuts. Like, who even cares? Werewolves, vampires, yeah, sure. Like, what the hell even is RE anymore? I don't even care. It looked really cool. And then people were really upset that you weren't in the castle for the whole time in 8. Which, like, I don't know, that would have been really boring. But that's just because they wanted to, like, stare at Lady D's triple D cups more than anything, I think. No, I don't know. I'm sure somebody's done the math to like try to figure out what her cup size is, but I don't know. I just said triple D's because they're large, and I said Lady D. That's Wolves seems very weird at first in an RE environment, but actually played really nicely. I mean, yeah, it is definitely weird. I know a lot of people thought Chris was gonna turn into a werewolf because of, like, the cover art. That would have been kind of funny to see. But I'm glad they didn't, like, make him a villain. I knew they weren't going to. There's no way that they'd take one of, like, their most beloved characters and just be like, oh, yeah, by the way, he's a bad guy now. And then there's the ghost lady with the doll. That doesn't really make sense. That I don't even know what that would belong in. Definitely doesn't feel like RE. But it was cool, and it had one of the best sequences in the game that was actually, like, one of the more scary and off-putting sequences in a video game I've seen in, like, a long time, especially a AAA horror game. Which, I mean, how many AAA horror games have there even been? At least we're not in the era of rock punching Chris anymore. I sort of like rock punching Chris. Wow, okay, I really slurred those words. Rock punching Chris. Because it's goofy and silly, but, I don't know, it's fun. It's what I like to call Kino trash. It's so stupid and trashy that it just becomes awesome. Oh god, not this again. How do I get up again? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. The button's over here. I'm just glad we're not in sad drunk Chris era anymore. Unfortunately, I played through RE6 twice. Because I knew 2 people who wanted to try it. And the first time I played it was sort of my first time playing. And then my second time playing was with someone else who was their first time. And it's just, I don't know. The first time like was fun to like joke and laugh about, but second time it wasn't fun anymore. It was just like annoying. I feel like trashing on RE6 is kind of like a tired topic for me. I've talked about this like as far back as it was one of the later Wind Waker videos. I think I remember I was in the Wind Temple. But I remember then I was complaining. I had recently seen a resurgence in like I don't know if a resurgence, right? Word, because I haven't played it happen before. But there was a trend of people trying to defend 6. I never got through RE6. I played till like midway of Sherry's campaign. I forgot the name of it. Oh, Jake. Oh, I hate Jake so much. Jake is such an awful character. And it's almost like poetic that he's voiced by Troy Baker. Because he's so generic. He's like the stereotypically like cool 2010s like video game protagonist. Like, I've got dark brown buzzed hair and I'm voiced by Troy Baker and I'm a dickhead. Like, but I'm actually kind of nice underneath that exterior being a dickhead. Like, it's so awful. There's a scene. I'm gonna spoil RE6, so just like, if you care, like, mute the stream for like 20 seconds. But there's a scene where he like finds out Chris killed Wesker, who he's never met, and is suddenly mad that Chris killed his father to save the world, and so he like points a gun at Chris's head and is like going to kill him, but then decides not to. Like, it's so stupid. It has no purpose. It is a waste of storage data. It should delete itself now. Wait, Wesker is Jake's father. Yes. That's why he's a badass. That's with massive air quotes, by the way. He is Wesker Jr. I had no idea about that one. Yeah, it's really dumb. He has like Wesker's like T-virus powers, I guess, but he's not inherently evil. He's just a dickhead. Oh, I guess I should go this way. I'm almost convinced that maybe the writers for RE6 had just, like, read part 5 of JoJo or something and thought, like, Giorno was a cool idea. They wanted to do the same thing. I don't know what convinced them. Wesker needed, like, a secret son. I guess it's well past 20 seconds now, so if you did mute, sorry, you've been spoiled on a terrible game. But also, like, you know what? The game is so old. Your fault for not playing it. I had that happen. People, like, come into a discussion about, like, a game like Silent Hill 2 that's been out for, like, 20 years. And you just mention a plot point, and they go, oh my god, you spoiled that for me. And, like, bro. This game is, like, almost as old as me. Like, not my fault you haven't played it yet. I don't know, people, like, make a really big deal about spoilers, and I understand, like, obviously if you want to go into something, like, for a story, like, you don't want to, like, know the story before you play. Though, apparently there have been, like, studies where people find that, like, knowing a story before you go into it, like, can have, like, can make you do some more happy chemicals, like when the thing you know is gonna happen happens. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. No! Oh, that's painful. And, you know, I say this without a source, by the way. I have no source. Cry. Edit. You have a source for that? How do you know that it's psychologically more pleasing for me to be spoiled for the new Marvel movie? Those are the people I see freak out about spoilers the most, is the Marvel fans. They get, like, so mad. It's like... Which I find very funny, because I feel like Marvel movies are very predictable. But, you know, I'm be honest, I just hate Marvel and Disney for the irreparable damage they've done to the cinema industry. I fear the dystopic future where movie theaters are Disneyplexes, and that you only go there to see the new Disney movie, which is Marvel film number, like, 234, and whatever new Star Wars is out. To me, like, that sounds utterly depressing. You know, Hollywood isn't really exactly sacred. Like, not a fan of Hollywood. But I feel like in the past there was at least some, like, level of artistry that went into making a film, and now it's, like, all, like, done by committee unless you're watching, like, an indie film. And then what happens? An indie filmmaker makes it big with, like, some breakout success and gets noticed, and then gets hired onto, like, a Hollywood movie, and they take all the soul out of it. And then their career is basically that. I'm just saying, movies were more interesting when we had filmmakers like Kubrick and that other fat guy. I don't remember his name. But when we had people like him around to make just really, like, interesting, weird movies. And even, I don't know. Even the older Star Wars movies were, like, a lot better than the new stuff, in my opinion. It's 100% correct and factual. RE6, more like RE Dicks. That is so true. Absolute. Okay, no, definitely is not the way. I don't know why I felt the need to, like, just most. Have I been here? I've not. But you know, maybe movie theaters are just gonna die. Right? I mean, they're trying to force people back into movie theaters. But I know stuff's going on streaming, like, a lot faster. Like, again, I guess the only... Oh, okay. Only the really big movies, like, again, the Disney movies, are kind of having those, like, theater-exclusive, initial releases. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what direction the movie industry is going to go in. I'm just sad that it seems to be in a soulless one. But hey, I guess there's a plethora of old movies that you can still watch. Oh. And probably more than I could ever watch. Superhero movies were never very appealing to me, but I enjoyed watching both the new Joker and Batman movies, which apparently has more serious. I loved Joker. I haven't watched the new Batman, but I honestly, I love Joker. When I saw Joker, oh fuck, okay. My initial reaction was something along the lines of, this is either gonna be like some really like good, like artsy, like art house film, and it's just gonna be Joker for some reason, or it's just gonna be trash, and then it ended up being good. Oh, against the wickedly. There is a level called that. Honestly, I want to watch Batman, or The Batman, I guess it's called, but, honestly, the hurdle keeping me from doing so is that it's 3 hours long. And, I kind of find it, like, hard to focus on things for that long, as of late. I say as I stream games, like, 4 hours a night, like, every weekend. But, I don't know, like, video games are sort of the only thing that kind of can hold my attention for that long. I just... I don't know, I get, like, restless. Like, I feel like I could be doing something else. Like, I don't know. It's... I think it's a problem with how much my lifestyle has changed. Because for the longest time, I was used to kind of being either a student, where as long as I got my, like, classwork done, like, I could use my free time to do whatever I wanted. And I had a lot more free time. Or I was a NEET, where I literally had nothing I had to do, and no obligations or responsibilities. And honestly, I lived like a NEET for a pretty long time. And I kind of got used to having all that free time. and now I'm not. And now it's like when I have free time on the weekend, I want to cram so much shit into it. But I also kind of just want to sleep. So it's a weird thing where 3 hours suddenly feels like a lot of time. And I stress out about how I use that free time now. Which is weird because I should just be relaxing. But I need to feel like I've had a fulfilling day where I got to pursue my hobbies. It sounds like a... When I say it out loud, it sounds kind of nightmarish, right? Like, this idiot is stressing out about how to de-stress. Like, how they should de-stress. I only watch such a long movie if it's actually good. Yeah, that's so true. Lord of the Rings is definitely an example, though. My family has watched Lord of the Rings so many times that I'm a little burnt out of it. But I do love the Lord of the Rings movies, and I'm really scared of Amazon Prime series they want to put out. It's gonna be a prime cut of shit. Yeah, the Two Towers is a bit... It's a bit much. It's a bit bland. Forgot that these... Oh no. I don't know how much Zelda we're gonna get to tonight. I'll do a little bit of Zelda at least, but this is taking longer than I expected. It's funny, I was thinking, like, you know, maybe it'd be a good idea to just do episode 3 tonight and then do Lord, like, by itself tomorrow, because 4 will probably take a while. Yeah, you know what, whatever, I'll do both at once, no big deal. And, we're getting close to 2.5 hours, but, we still will have, I think, some time for Zelda. I'd like to at least do the Fire Temple. I thought maybe I'd have enough time to do the Fire Temple and the Water Temple, but you know what? After playing episode 4, I don't think I really want to put myself through the Water Temple. If I had to pick my favorite movies from Lord of the Rings universe, definitely be Lord of the Rings 3 and Hobbit 2. Have you seen the director's cut? Or the extended cut of Lord of the Rings, Return of the King? Because that's the only one I ever watch anymore, and oh boy is it long. It's really good though. I love Peter Jackson's work on Lord of the Rings. I haven't really watched... I think I only watched the first Hobbit movie, and I don't really remember much, to be honest. But I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a favorite out of, like, Lord of the Rings, because I feel like the trilogy is, like, so, like, dependent on the others. Like, I love Return of the King and Fellowship of the Ring probably about equally, because Fellowship is such a good start, and Return of the King is just a really good story and movie, but it kind of requires the basis of the other two movies to really be worth watching, in my opinion. Never seen the one you said. Return of the King? That's the third one. Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King. Oh! God damn it. Good. Thought I quick saved again. Oh, the director's cut. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're on Blu-ray, and DVD, I think. Yeah, no, they're definitely on DVD. But yeah, there's, all three movies have, like, extended, like, director's cuts that are, like, a lot longer than the theatrical releases, which are already, like, really long. I want to say the one for Return of the King is, like, oh my god, what the hell is happening? I want to say the one for Return of the King is pushing on, like, 5 hours. It's good to watch once, but, unfortunately, my family really likes watching that, and they insist on always marathoning Lord of the Rings, so thankfully Return of the King's the only one we have the extended cut for. But it's a little painful. Just kind of like this level, Doom. To kill this Baron. Add much to the story? Yeah, it is pretty substantial. You don't need, like, that, like, I guess there's a reason why it was cut, right? Like, it's not, like, imperative to, like, the development of the story. Like, the film is perfectly coherent without those extra scenes, but if you really love the movie, it's a good way to have more of it without being, I guess, too excessive. But it's definitely, like, not necessary. I definitely say, if you really like the movie, it's definitely worth checking out, but, like, you only really should do it if you've already seen the movie and you really like it. That's my opinion, at least. But yes, I haven't watched everything again. Yeah. It's a bit, I mean, it's fine. I think the problem comes from it being excessive, and it's like, again, it's part of, like, a marathon, so, like, that last leg of the journey is, like, 5 hours long, and you've already watched, like, 2, like, 3-hour movies, and you're just kind of tired. You're like, can I just do something else? I don't want to watch this movie anymore. You get kind of burnt out. I think if you did something where it's like you watched each movie, like, like, a weekend for, like, 3 weeks, like, say, like, every Saturday, you're like, alright, I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings. I think then it'd be fine. Man, I really... Oh, you fucker! I fucking hate cacos. What is... Yeah, I want some once per week. Yeah, don't watch them all on the same day. That's just crazy people thing. Alright, listen, alright? I come from crazy people. Same with the Harry Potter movies. I'm not really too big on Harry Potter. Definitely don't like the books and J.K. Rowling's, like, obsession with adverbs. But I liked the first 3 movies, and then I thought actually I liked the first 2. 3 is kind of like a dip for me. I wasn't really a big fan of it. And then I liked what was that? Order of the Phoenix, I think it was, or I think them and Goblet of Fire was like all right, but I think Order of the Phoenix is where I just kind of stopped caring. I don't know. I have family who's like, just that I want to have everything watched. Yeah, I think I have family who really likes Harry Potter, but I've never really been. I think there's another. Kind of funny that you can. This isn't good. Not sure how I get more health. Not like that, that's for sure. Okay. That definitely welcome. Ah, okay. Blue key. Goblet of Fire was too roaring, but enjoyed Order of the Phoenix. Half-Blood Prince. I knew I was remembering one of them. I was forgetting one of them. Half-Blood Prince was one. And then there was the last movie, or the last book, which was split into 2 movies. I don't know. God damn it. Can't remember what it was called. Like, oh, Deathly Hallows. Like something with like. Oh. I didn't oopsie. I remember there was this one girl I knew when I was younger who was like obsessed with Twilight, and Goblet of Fire was her favorite Harry Potter movie because it had Robert Pattinson, and I was deeply disturbed. Which is funny because now he's in the Batman, and that's the hot new movie. Deathly Hallows Part 1 barely takes place in Hogwarts. Yeah, I would have never known that. You know, actually, for as much as I really don't particularly care about Harry Potter, that new Harry Potter game actually looks kind of cool. So that might be kind of fun to play. I don't know if I'll play it or stream it or anything, but I just think it looks pretty neat. I should have gotten the environments. Fuck. Wait, hold on. How do I remove? It looks promising. It does. I think it really does have. No! Oh my god, I've played myself. I mean, the gameplay looks good, but I don't know how much it's gonna carry me through like a setting that I'm like not crazy about. I think if I was a fan, I'd probably enjoy it. Oh no, okay. So there's no rushing that. Good to know. Still kind of want to see the Sonic movies, because I've heard those are pretty good. ENvtuber, so true. That's a great contribution, chat member. I feel like my brain is starting to like melt because Doom is like destroying my brain. I had a Harry Potter 1 game for the... Oh my god, that's the one with the crusty Hagrid! So it's like, even though I barely played it, it just sounds... Look that fuck out. Isn't it, like one of the last PS1 games ever made, too? Yeah, the crusty Hagrid is so good. I'm still confused as to why I can't open this. But... See, that's how it is. November 2001. Yeah, so that's like... If it's not... That's pretty close to the PS2's release date, no? Oh no, 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 not the Baron! It's funny how Cacro Demons, like... always been kind of like a threat, and then Doom Eternal made them into like jokes. Goddamn poo Eternal. Oh, no. Yep, that's about what I expected to happen. Avoid the cyber demon, I think. We can just do that a little bit better. That's not what I want. I need to do all the quick saving, but I want to get through this. Alright, don't panic for the rocket launcher. Worst mistake of my life. Wonderful. Yeah, this is starting to like be one of those things where it's not all too pleasing. I think there's 8 levels. There's still like 2 more levels, I think. So that's not really. Thank goodness. Hell followed. This one, I don't think is too bad. This one has another cyber demon. A bit of a pain, but at this point, what can you do? Getting real into the shit of it. Oh, shit. Doing this shit. Welcome back. We're deep into the shit now. Boy. Blue key, where's the... I did get to the next level. Hello, where does it indicate? Oh, I'm... whatever. There's a map here. Which is kind of good. I'm almost done though, because I'm starting to get the Doom fatigue. Yeah, episode 4 can be quite... yeah. It is quite long. That is the issue. It's a bit grueling, is how I would describe it. Because they really kind of throw a lot of stuff at you, and I don't think there's as much care put into the placement of enemies or the level geometry as the main game has, or Doom 2 has, too. Like, what is this room? This room is just abrupt chaos. You open a door and suddenly, like, death. Yeah, I do kind of plan on playing Doom 2 as well. It's kind of hard not to play one right after the other. Probably won't do 64 anytime soon because I get really like confused in that game. I don't know why. But Doom 2, I love that game. Even if there will be moments where I don't sound like it. I can almost guarantee you that there'll be moments where I'll be cursing the day I ever played Doom 2. I'm afraid to quick save. I don't think I should. But environments. No, I overshot it. Oh my god. What a joke. That door's messed up. I don't like that door. So to finish Doom 2, I'm pretty sure it's close to, and you should definitely do that. It is a phenomenal game. It deserves to be completed. Honestly, I think more than anything, I want to finish this because that means I can just go do a BRB and take a moment just to like stretch and all that. Getting like gamer neck. Would be better play it with the remaster, maybe. I think even if you play it with like a source port or like DOSBox or something, it's still definitely like playable. Like, I don't think it's like absolutely necessary to play on this version. It's just works. Same thing with like the Quake remaster. I think the Quake remaster is a bit more of a better example. That, you know, that was a little. Been on GZ doing with free mouse aiming. Yeah, that definitely trivializes the icon of sin. I'll say that for sure. Figured that happened at some point. I love how the sprites look when they're far away. I love the verticality of this game because you'll be aiming at like some enemy and not even realize you're kind of shooting at like something that's not even at the same like elevation. I don't think I'm getting that pink at all. The reason I decided to play like that was because I didn't want to mess up my sensitive muscle memory for B-Hop. That's fair. There we go. That's the dead pinky. I like playing the way it was 10 free mouse. I feel like it's cheating. Yeah, I reached a point where I don't like particularly care. Playing this game with free mouse look and even jumping is actually kind of fun, especially how you can bypass some of what I feel are some of the more annoying areas, admittedly. But I definitely, for the purposes of like this, like streaming the game, I'm not particularly interested in not playing it the way it was not intended. I definitely would rather play this version because it's accurate and you know it's the easiest to run. It's how the game's supposed to behave. Again, really the only issue is there's a problem with like song looping. And I think when it came out there was a problem with like the random pitch. So the audio definitely has its issues, but not awful. Far from it. There's definitely worse ways to play the game. I'll give it that. I like the 16:9 support. The HUD looks really good compared to GZ Dooms. Yeah, GZ Doom, even when you just change it to widescreen, the HUD just looks bad. Because my problem is, it's like, even if you use it with like the minimal HUD, which I don't know if I can activate at all. I don't think that's like a thing. It is? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, it's just not good looking. It's either too small or it looks ugly. Oh, that was the end of the level? Oh, okay. Into the Cruel. I think this is it. Oh. It's like a whole level before the Mastermind, but... Okay. I guess the rest of it was all, like, secrets. Yeah, oh yeah, the minimal HUD of the Quake remaster is just... The way they handled the Quake remaster was great. I think adding, like, the weapon wheel from, like, Doom Eternal and Doom 2016, like, wasn't, like, really the best, but, I mean, I can see how it made sense for, like, the console release. God. Gary Ketro. Meatball monster. Caco Demon jump scare? That is true. Can I make it? Okay, I thought this blue stuff was gonna hurt me. I think the cross-platform is really neat for a game like Quake when Mirror Edge comes. That, yeah, I mean, I saw some of it where it's like the PC version's compatible with at least some other console versions. That's pretty cool. I wish more games would do cross-platform. I know a lot of people are like There's the big debate about how fair is it. No. Some people say that it's unfair because mouse and keyboard is more accurate, but then the auto aim or the aim assist that console players receive to compensate is too much. And then like have you ever played Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare or what's Black Ops Cold War? The amount of trash talking that comes from like people perceiving, you know, one to have the advantage is quite amazing. Like someone with a controller will kill someone with a keyboard, and then it's suddenly I thought you're supposed to be able to aim. Discos really intended to be cross-platform. Yeah, I remember reading articles about that. And I was actually excited for that, I remember. Because I was young and stupid. But it was definitely for the best that was not done. I did not mean to use 2 BFG shots, but I mean, I guess it works. Oh no, I might actually have to try against the Spider Mastermind if I use up all my BFG. Or Paco jump scare. Go. Okay, I didn't have to try. And there we go, that's episode 4. The Spider Mastermind must have sent forth its legions of Hellspawn before your final confrontation with that terrible beast from hell. But you stepped forward and brought forth eternal damnation and suffering upon the Horde as a true hero would in the face of something so evil. Besides, someone was going to pay for what happened to Daisy, your pet rabbit, but now, see spread before you more potential pain and gibbitude as a nation of demons run amok among our cities. Next stop, hell on earth. Oh my god, doom is kill. That is so true. They turn to me and they say, doom is kill, and I say, no. There it is, that's the sound of doom being kill.